Well, would you look at that baby right there. What's going on, guys? Straight Nate back for another friggin' video. Holy jeez, I haven't done one of these in a friggin' long time. But, got a little friggin' pit bike. Oh, hell yeah, man. This fucking thing, she is meant. Won't she go and can I drive her? I'll tell ya. There we go, through that. Yep. Made of pure Chinesium. Fucking right, dude. Fucking 2021 coolster 70. Friggin' Honda clone of a Honda 50. And I just picked this bad boy up. Friggin' there I'd say probably about 3 weeks ago. 4 weeks? No, probably a month ago, actually. Yeah, about a month ago. And yeah, so I'll tell you what I freaking did to it. So I got it, and freaking run mint, nothing wrong with it, you know, freaking mint, whatever. A kid had it, and well, of course, obviously, you know, it's either only two people buying something like this. It's either one 200-pound dude who wants to go fucking ripping on the pit bikes, because I'll tell you what, you know, as an adult, these are the most freaking fun, like little pit bikes or wheelers and all that stuff. The smaller they are, the more fun they are to ride. But so it's either the big adults or it's a kid. One or the other. But it was a kid that had it, and he only had like 20 hours on it, just riding around his friggin' backyard, and they had a farm and stuff, so just riding around up there. So, I mean, really doesn't have that many, you know, miles on it at all. And they're easy miles anyway, especially a kid driving it. So, I friggin' got this, and run mint and everything. Got it back to the house, rode it for probably like 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, boom, just stopped working. Shut right down. Then I was like, oh, because the way it sounded was, I was like, oh, frig, man, I friggin' left the gas, turned the gas off. Nope, gas was on. I'm like, beautiful. Try to fire it back up, don't run. I'm like, man, well, maybe the carb's dirty, you know, and I was only down my road, you know, so I friggin' just walked it back. I was riding with my cousin there, and he's got a CRF 70 with a 125 Piranha in it. Friggin' 4-speed with a clutch. And we just walked this bike back to my house. And just for the fuck of it, before I even did that, just checked for spark, and nope, no spark. So that's good. So I put a racing aftermarket friggin' CDI. If you go on Amazon, you can find them. It's like a blue metal one, and it's badass because these are 5 pins, which actually most of the Chinese stuff is 5 pin. So took that, and then it came with a badass friggin' spark plug, like waterproof, 3 prongs. I mean, that thing is getting the juice. And then it also came with a really nice waterproof. Of course, they're all supposed to be waterproof anyway, but this is like rugged shit. I mean, it's like thick rubber and all that. Friggin' plug wire, which you can see it's all orange and black and all that, the stock one. Because what I did was I put the CDI on, put the spark plug in, left the stock friggin' plug wire, and, you know, it fired right up, sounded fucking nasty and all that, running. Ran that for probably about 4 minutes, and then all of a sudden, boom, shut right off. But I mean, shut off like right now. And I was like, oh, yeah. I knew what it was, so I freaking went back, put the other plug wire in. I didn't even check. I was like, no, I know what it is. Put the other plug wire in, took about 2 seconds, and then boom, fired right up. Runs mint. So, yeah. And it runs phenomenal now with that new CDI and the plug wire, and the new plug helps because the first one was a freaking Chinese one, obviously, that it come with. And you can see it's friggin' looks like Gorilla Glued and all that shit together. It's like, mint. Well, that's a nice piece of equipment right there. But yeah, no, she ain't bad though. And so I haven't been on a 50 in a while, but I know it's a 50 clone. Cause like all the Honda parts and stuff are interchangeable and all that. But it almost looks like the suspension I think might be a little bit taller, because it looks a little bit taller than a 50. But I mean, all the parts are the same. Except this one comes with like regular handlebars, where like the 50 comes with fixed handlebars. This actually comes with like normal handlebars and the clamps and all that. And friggin' runs phenomenal. Friggin' fires right up. I'll go fire it up real quick. Pick that up. Yep, it's a 70, 4-speed, all down, semi-auto. Friggin' mint. There we go. I was just riding it, so it's all hot and everything, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Ooh, yeah. First kick, nice and hot, so there we go. Obviously, she'll fire up for a kick. But even cold, I mean, it still fires right at first kick, you know, just get the choke in the right spot. Yeah, give her a little juicy juice. Whoa, baby. Wow, what a weapon, huh? She's I'll tell you what, she's a friggin' manimal. She'll lay you, I mean, it will too, and it'll lay you out. I mean, and it's crazy too. I mean, the weight distribution is obviously there, so I mean, it's 98 pounds. I'm fucking 200. So you put it in first gear, and this thing just wants to just wheelie the whole time, even leaning forward. You're going up a hill. I mean, this thing just wants to friggin' dump you over backwards. So it makes it a lot of fun to ride, really. So I got a few new parts coming. I got a skid plate. First thing, had to get that. My cousin's got one. I was checking his out, and I'm like, you know, and after going on one little ride real quick, I was like, you know, because you're climbing over everything. I mean, that's like what's getting hit on everything is your motor. So I was like, yeah, got to get that. It's a necessity. So I got that. And then I got a new, I've never had one, so I figured I would try it. It's the shift lever that's got the heel on it too, the heel. So you can, instead of having to go under it and above it and whatever, you can sit there and rock your foot right on it. So that's good. And then I got bar risers, which actually fit right into these spots that are on there right now. So I don't have to, and I've got enough cable room too. I mean, there's enough cable room, plenty, that I don't need to change those. So I'll be able to rise the bars up, and that'll be mint, because I can actually get my knees under the handlebars. But, yep, now here she is, little Coolster 70. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos of it. And this one, I say this with every machine, but this one I plan on hanging on to, because it's really, because I got a little friggin' tiny car, so that's why I got this, so I can just throw it right in the back seat, you know, put a friggin' moving pad down, which is just a thick blanket, you know, because my dad works for a moving company, so he got a couple of them friggin' brand new, gave them to me. And that's what I'm using one of them for, is to put on the back seat, so I can just put the bike in there, and hell yeah, runner. So, yeah, here she is. You guys are definitely going to see more videos of it. And I want to freaking deck this thing out and make it look like a Honda. I want to get friggin' red plastics and stickers and all that. So, but, yeah. Well, all right. Here's the friggin' Coolster 70. If you guys have any questions, friggin' put them down there in the comments. And friggin' right, and I'll try to answer them. But, well, there she is. Well, all right. Well, we'll friggin' see you guys in the next one.